A judge has ordered Infowars host Alex Jones to pay an additional $473 million to families of 8 Sandy Hook shooting victims. This latest ruling brings the grand total in damages to nearly $1.5 billion. Although it is unclear how much of that money the families will ultimately collect, the families are hoping that the recent rulings will send a clear message to conspiracy theorists that profit from lies. Joining us with the latest on this and the case, Stephanie Haynes with us this morning. Stephanie.
Marni, good morning. These are punitive damages that the judge is ordering Alex Jones pay, and it follows that trial that happened in Connecticut in which a jury found Alex Jones liable for defamation and ordered that he pay the families of the victims of the massacre close to $1 billion in compensatory damages, and that's mainly for emotional distress. And so these punitive damages are mostly for attorney's fees to pay them back that the plaintiffs paid for, and also violations of the Unfair Trade Practices Act. And the judge put this ruling in a 45-page note here, in part reading, quote, "The record clearly supports the plaintiff's argument that the defendant's conduct was intentional and malicious and certain to cause harm by virtue of their infrastructure, ability to spread content, and massive audience, including the info warriors." So Infowars is the name of the website Jones founded, and that's one of the places where several of lawsuits lodged against him claim Jones has spread false narratives about the massacre, alleging it was staged with actors. The lawsuits also allege he made money while peddling those claims. The trial in Connecticut went on for about a month. That was back in October. It had a lot of tough testimony. And then back in August, Jones was actually ordered to pay $50 million to the parents of another child killed in the Sandy Hook massacre during a trial in Texas, which is where he lives. Alex Jones has said that he will appeal these verdicts, and he actually went on his show yesterday to call this new ruling in the punitive damages ridiculous, saying that he can't pay it. He doesn't have the money to pay that millions, $1.5 billion worth of damages that he's been ordered to pay. And Free Speech Systems, the company he owns, has filed for bankruptcy. Marni.
And Stephanie, another trial coming up as well.
Yeah, there is another third trial scheduled here in Texas that should come up in a few weeks. It sort of depends on court scheduling, just how the legal system goes and with these appeals. But it should be on deck for a couple weeks here in Texas at the end of the year. And it is certainly about defamation in the case of Sandy Hook. Marni.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.